Hello guys, today I'm in Woodland, California. I want to do a video tour of a museum here that's located. It's called California Agriculture Museum. This museum is about tractors, agriculture, farm equipment. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe you guys. Thanks, let's go. Woodland is located 10 minutes away from Sacramento, 2 hours away from San Francisco, and about 20 minutes away from Davis. This museum is primarily about tractors, farming equipment. The city of Woodland is and has been known as more of a smaller town, more of a farming community, and it used to be for a long time until I want to say about 12, 13, 14 years ago. There has been a few construction going on in Woodland, so just like pretty much any other town, more homes been built, more commercial stuff been added. But it's still overall known as more of a farming community. But it's becoming more bigger and bigger with every year. But as you can see with this museum that they have in Woodland, it kind of speaks for itself what kind of town this is. It's been known as a farming community, and all these tractors that you see here in this museum kind of represents the city in a way. Wow, look at those red wheels on this tractor. Oh, this looks really old. Let's see what year this was built in. So it was Fordson, Henry Ford is the one that built it. 1916. Wow, that's over 100 years ago. The price, it says $850. So in 1916 you could have bought this tractor for $850 right there. Wow, that's pretty cool. Feed grinder. Well, this is what it used to look like back in the day. Feed grinder. Yeah, I could imagine back in the day it was all farm working, it was all fields, farming. Even today, I mean, you would still need food to eat. There's still farming going on even today with all the technology that's been advancing. It's just interesting to see how looking back, 100 years ago, what kind of equipment they used to use for farming, and it's definitely comparing it to today's day, how everything progressed and advanced, technology got better or not. This older equipment might be much stronger and probably lasted longer than the new stuff that we see nowadays. I'm going to say this is like a water container of some sort. Maybe even a water heater or just a water container. Here we see a lot of collectible items, small little toys, collectibles, all vintage, antique kind of toys looking stuff. There's the old wheels that used to be used on the either wagon or some trailers. Sometimes you still see them in certain downtown places where they use horses and trailers to as a tour guides to take people around town, and I still see those wheels around, but not as much anymore. It's just used for primarily just tourist places. There's another wheel, probably like 100 years old. Older pictures. This is how they were making moonshine drinks. So I guess the moonshining is going way back. I'm sure they had a way of doing it, and even today they're still doing probably similar fashion, similar way. They actually have a cable show, moonshining. Let's see what they have here. Some kind of barn, like an old looking barn with hay on top. Probably horses, cows, or something inside that would be in this barn. Fred and Joe Hendricks, photo 1933. Fred and Joe Hendrick, 1933. That's almost 100 years ago, 90 years ago to be exact. At the date that I'm filming this. That's how they used to build the farm, barns and warehouses and sheltering for their animals. Those are the way it looked. That's how they built those barns. Slightly different from today's modern way. It says that horses were essential to farming during the 19th century, and they virtually replaced the slower oxen that used to be used for working the land. And it probably took a lot to take care of those horses, maintain them, look after them. But they were pretty essential during 19th century, during that time. To own a horse or some kind of animal probably would cost you some money to have it, so you would be appreciative if you had one. Looking at this picture kind of tells me that the whole family was part of it and working and helping out, each doing their job. You have a mother, a daughter helping out. You see kids are helping out. It was like a family business during that time. Everybody pinched in, everybody helped. There was a lot of work. Farming is not easy. Plowing the ground must be very hard work. Before you can plant any kind of seeds in the ground, before you can do anything with the ground, you have to plow it. And as you saw in the picture, they used like 4 horses at once to plow the land, the ground, so it would be ready to plant seeds, vegetables, or some kind of things in the ground. Horses did a lot of work back in the day. Now they have more of a tractors, equipment, doing ground, that kind of work. But back in those days, horses, oxen had to plow and do a lot of work as well. Here is a seed sower wagon, 1915. 1914, that's more than 100 years ago. Blacksmith shop, Bill Rumminger, 1917. Man, all this stuff is over. Well, this one's 1947. That's less than 100 years. We found something that's less than 100 years right here. This tractor, it does look like a little bit newer than what I've seen previously, so it's only like 80 years old. Like all this stuff, it's a little giant separator. This piece of equipment is more than 100 years old. It used to separate grain from straw. This right here separated grain from straw. This big old machinery, yeah, wow, it's pretty amazing. Look at all this stuff that's like over 80 to 100 years old. Metal, 100% metal. No fake stuff, no wood, no plastic. Everything was metal. It was strong. It would last forever, all this metal stuff. Here's a truck that, when was this built? 1926. This was used for moving grapes. You can haul a whole ton of grapes with this truck. Look at those wheels on this thing. Huge. Huge, and again it's red. They must have really liked red color back in the day. If you want to stand out, just do everything red. And everything is 100% metal. This is a liter model 2540 Dayton company. Hinder friction drive. I wonder how good the engines were on these tractors. How often they would break, and then how often you have to fix it and all that stuff. I'm not really sure. It doesn't tell you how great or how bad the engine and all this was, but I can say one thing: it was pretty strong built. It lasted a long time because it's all metal. Pretty dull color on this, kind of yellow, light brown color. It's called a walking tractor. Okay, this color right here is different. It's interesting to see how different tractors they have different colors on them. Some are red, some are brown, light brown, bluish looking. Samson C grip model. The unusual wheel gave this model a name, a grip, because of it grips the soil. Alright, more red stuff, more red tractors. Oh, this one's gotta be very ancient. It's gotta be antique right there. Probably over 100 years old for sure. Hart Par. Green, almost like a deer company. Looks like green. Most of the deer products are green looking. Oh, this almost looks like you could swim on the water with those red, kind of like a balloon looking things over there. Ford Towner locomotor pulled up for one car in miners. Oh, it looks like a tank right there. Used up for a tank right there. Clay track. Slate track. It's gotta be clay track, not slate track. See what this is. Cleveland Tractor, California. Clay track. Clay track must be a pretty popular company back in the day. Look how many stuff they were making. Model K, model this, model that. They're probably a popular and big company back in the day. Not sure that if they exist or someone bought them or what happened to clay track, slate track. Oh, this is an orange looking one. Wow. This tractor was a good logging tractor due to design. The transmission pulls pretty good. Probably haul all kinds of heavy stuff with it. Axial flow combine. That's a huge one right there. Oh, here's a yellow one. Oh, you can probably haul hay with that one. Here's Old Smoky, red with yellow, bright green kind of color, very unique. It was built out for old surplus tractor parts. Oh, so it's built out of surplus parts, so it's not really in one piece. Bates 45, Bates model 45. Looks like pretty strong kind of tractor. Imagine sitting on top of there and just going. What's this? Roomly Dual. Roomly. Green tractor. This one's black, red, white. Old Continental Culture. Yuba. Couple of Yuba tractors. Caterpillar. That's gotta be a famous, popular brand right there, Caterpillar. Whoa, check this out. Look how big this one is. And they have, looks like they have different models of it. Look how long and how big this is. Truck. CL Best Gas Traction Company. Best 60 diesel conversion, 1933 engine. CL was probably another company that made those in 1930s. CL Best gas traction. There's more Caterpillars, a bunch of green, yellow Caterpillars, and then there's some gray ones. So it looks like they're primarily yellow and gray. That's the colors they chose. Interesting design, interesting compared to nowadays. Here's a huge one. Look at those wheels. They're humongous. 1906 Best Steam Tractor. Whoa, that is huge. Wow, that's a huge. Look at those wheels on this. It's humongous. Sitting all the way on top there and just cruising down the field. hold. Yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Give it a thumbs up, you guys, if you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching it. I hope to see you guys on the next video. The next video should come out pretty soon. But yeah, this was a fun day exploring a museum in small town, agriculture, farming equipment. This is a farming town, but it's slowly becoming a bigger city. But yeah, history. Don't forget the history, and of course, all this 100 years old equipment, tractors, farm equipment is pretty interesting to see how it evolved over the years, over 100 years, and how it looks nowadays. But hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.